Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be reading some cards for Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning. First and foremost, I want to apologize if I mispronounce their names. Y'all know that that is not my intention to disrespect these beautiful celebrities and artists in any way. So I apologize if I mispronounce their names. Just know that that is not my intention. Remember to take these videos with a grain of salt, and remember that they are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? That is because we do not have Zhao Lusi nor do we have Liu Yuning here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards and how I'm interpreting the cards is resonating with them or is not resonating with them. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt, or two or three. And without further ado, let's get started on their reading. So let's do Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning's combined connection. Whenever they are around one another or they talk about, one another, what is the combined energy like? Let's see. Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning. We got the Knight of Shields, the Knight of Wands. With the bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Wisdom, the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of patience. There's a lot of skill building that these two have helped with one another. And we also got the Ace of Cups, or the Ace of Love in reverse here. Let's see what happened with this Ace of Cups. Why is this cup upside down? The world of light, the sun. Okay, so y'all don't be alarmed. For those of you that know of tarot or read tarot cards and whatnot, the Ace of Cups here in reverse does talk about that there is like an absence of love here. Maybe someone's emotional cup is empty right now. There's not much for them to give emotionally right now. But then we also got the Sun card here in reverse. The Sun card can never be negative, even when it's in reverse. It just means that, the positivity, the sunshine may take a little bit of time. That positivity, that optimism is going to come back. That cup is going to be right side up again, full of love, full of emotional capacity, I guess, is kind of how I want to finish that sentence. There's a lot of emotional capacity that they're willing and able to hold for themselves and for others, but it may take some time. So maybe things right now between these two, there may be an emotional disconnect, but I feel like with time, that emotional connection that maybe y'all have seen is going to come back. We also got the Knight of Wands here that showed up first with the Eight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles, to me, this card is all about kind of like learning, right? It's all about gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom, maybe from other people that have more experience than you. But you're learning. So I feel like these two have learned so much from this connection with one another. They have gained a lot of valuable insight, skills, perspectives from one another. And maybe there may be someone else. Maybe it could be like a director or someone who is kind of guiding both of them in some kind of ambitious or work-related endeavor that got them together in the first place. But aside from that, before I get too sidetracked about a different connection, with these two, there's a lot of quick hastiness. With this Knight of Wands, there's a lot of go, go, go. You know, they're very fast. They love to move quickly. So they have very strong work ethic together, which is great. Now, let's see, for those of you that are wondering, is there... Let me put these two upside down again, as they were. Is there a romantic capability, romantic possibility, that's the word I'm looking for, between these two? We got the Eight of Shields, Eight of Wands, with the Three of Swords. Ouch. Okay. Interesting combination. So the Eight of Wands with the Three of Swords. Eight of Wands, again, all about fast movement. Remember how I just said about a minute ago, Knight of Wands, fast movement. These two love to go fast. They move fast. They work fast. With the Eight of Wands here showing up is if there is emotional possibility or a romantic possibility here between these two. I feel like it would be very quick with this Eight of Wands. It's all about swift movement. But all that hastiness can also create more opportunities for heartache, for mistakes to happen, and for someone to get hurt. So yes, there is emotional and romantic possibilities between these two, but they need to be very careful. Again, with how this happened with this cup in reverse, with the sun in reverse, it seems like maybe one of these two, or maybe both parties, have gotten hurt by something, but not to worry. You know, they're going to be able to get past it and be happy and optimistic about their connection again. But it may happen again if they're too hasty, if they are too quick. That same hurt that they may be feeling right now may happen again. And maybe even worse the next time, if they're not careful about needing to slow down and not always having to be so fast and forward about things. So let's do some cards related to what they think of one another. So let's start with Zhao Lusi. Let's just do 2 cards for each. When Zhao Lusi thinks of Liu Yuning. Liu Yuning. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. When Zhao Lusi thinks of Liu Yuning, what comes to her mind? What does she think? What does she feel? We got the Grail Knight. I believe this is the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. In reverse. All right, Liu Yuning. When he thinks of Zhao Lusi, what comes to his mind? What does he think? What does he feel? Let's see. We got the Lord of Swords in reverse with the Demiurge. The Demiurge in reverse. I believe that's the devil. I believe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. The Grail Knight. Yes, the Hermit. Sweet. Okay. So let's start here. So Zhao Lusi, when she thinks of Liu Yuning, what does she think? What does she feel? What comes up? We got the Hermit here. So when she thinks of Liu Yuning, she thinks of a beacon of light. She thinks of someone who's so optimistic, who's so knowledgeable and wise, and has a lot of great intellect, and has a lot of great wisdom and knowledge to offer and to share others. So she thinks of Liu Yuning as someone who's very smart, right? But we also, sometimes some of the smartest people maybe some of the laziest as well. And maybe that's kind of what's coming up here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. You know, the Ace of Swords normally is all about cutting through things, cutting your own path, making your own path, and, you know, forcing your way through things. You know, you are not going to take no for an answer, and you're going to take the initiative. You're going to take charge. You're going to take that action. When this card comes in reverse, that action is not being taken. That action is not being made. There we go. So yes, Zhao Lusi thinks that Liu Yuning is smart. He's very wise. Has a lot of great ideas, but sometimes maybe he doesn't have that initiative to get himself going, to start. I did say earlier that they do have like really great work ethic, which I felt from this Knight of Wands coming up, but maybe that great work ethic comes for Zhao Lusi naturally, and as for Liu Yuning, he maybe he needs someone else to help him kind of get this action going, to get himself started. That way he can get himself propelling and moving towards what he wants to do and his goals. So now let's go with Liu Yuning's thoughts on Zhao Lusi. The Demiurge. I do believe that is the devil. Yeah, okay. And then we got the Lord of Swords. Okay, sweet. Easy. In reverse, Liu Yuning, what does he think of Zhao Lusi? We got the devil in reverse. He thinks of someone who is so free, who is so optimistic, you know, because normally the devil, right side up, is all about feeling tied down, chained, maybe to lust, to greed, to bad habits and stuff like that. But when it comes in reverse, you're kind of like broken from those bonds. You're broken from those chains, from those restrictions. And so Liu Yuning, when he thinks of Zhao Lusi, he thinks of just like this beautiful free spirit who's just so open, so giving. She is very vocal and open about, you know, who she is, who she's not, what she thinks and does not believe in, stuff like that, which is great. But we also got the Lord of Swords here in reverse. So I feel like, although Liu Yuning is very open, right? I did say she's very open and she's very free in who she is. Maybe sometimes that openness, which, I'm guilty too. Sometimes that openness can be received the wrong way, especially your words. And we got the Lord of Swords here, which is the Lord or the King of Intellect. He's the King of thoughts and voice, ruled by the element of air, which is all about thoughts, right? And mentality and our breath, our speech. So it could be that maybe sometimes Zhao Lusi may vocalize or verbalize things that may be a little bit harsh. Maybe when it comes to other people's ideas, she's very quick to either shut other people's ideas down or maybe just kind of like cause concerns for other people's ideas, which may make other people feel bad or feel down. So that's just something that she needs to be careful of, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think of what you know of Zhao Lusi, if maybe that's how she is, or maybe I'm reading these cards completely wrong, which is also very possible. So let's finish this video with some advice for these two beautiful people. All right. We got the 10 of love, the 10 of cups, yes, with the bottom of the deck, the Squire of Shields, the Page of Wands, yes. I feel like there was a slight, maybe like a little falling out or a little hiccup between these two, but I feel like things are going to go fine for them. Based off of how the cards came out with the Ace of Cups at the beginning of the deck showing up, coming up in reverse, and then we go all the way to the end with the 10 of Cups, the right side up as their advice. So let me do Sri Lanka is their oracle card. Anuradhapura, transcendence. Yeah, transcend. They just gotta rise above. So the advice for these two is that they just gotta transcend. They just gotta rise above. There's no need to circle and keep on, circling about the same topics that maybe have hurt one another in this connection. They can rise above. They can learn to be strong but gentle, and passionate and kind and forgiving. With their advice here being the 10 of Cups with the Page of Wands, I think they just need to go back to that lively, very fiery, ambitious energy that they had in the beginning. Tap back into that fiery, youthful energy that they had, or that they still have. And remember that they've had a lot of great, beautiful, emotionally fulfilling moments together, and to not let themselves get too bogged down in this cycle of like thinking incessantly about the one thing that maybe was said that caused hurt, when there are so many beautiful other things to be grateful for and that have brought so much emotional fulfillment. And it's going to reignite that spark, that passion, or that take charge attitude that they had in their connection, and I think it's gonna go well. So that's it, what I'm seeing here. So just to recap again, with the romantic connection, I feel like there is possibility for them to have a romantic connection here with the way that these cards showed up, but they just got to be careful not to be so hasty with maybe their words or their actions, because it may cause some upsetting times again. So there is possibility for a romantic connection here. But besides that, I don't like to go too much into the romantic sides of connections with people. But I do see that this connection has been very emotionally fruitful, and they do have a way to get back to like that amazing connection that they once had. They just got to be careful not to be so hasty again. Which, again, same. I'm always going to be forever learning how to mind my words more, think before I speak. So that's kind of what needs to happen here. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this reading, of this video. Let me know in the comments below. Feel free to request any other videos that you would like for me to do. I can't guarantee I'll get to every single one, but I love, getting requests. And yeah, so thank you again so much for requesting this video, for watching it. And remember, did I say washing or watching? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and sexually. Love and respect yourselves and others. And as always, stay hydrated. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.